Okay, so I'm going to tell you this really weird story. Weird but true. And I can understand so much more than I ever thought of. The thing is, right, is that this is where everything lives that's still alive that you can't see. So, here we go. So, I was getting used to being here on this rock on Newfoundland. And I came from a very terrifying place. And it was still terrifying since I've been here. And I'm not sure why, but I do, but I don't want to talk about it right now. So, what happened was, because your bones are a piezoelectric system, right? The more pressure they have and expansion, the more energy generates. The energy's got to go somewhere so it stays in your body, or it doesn't stay in your body. That'd be gross. You'd fucking explode. So it's around your body. You have an aura. Aura. Bioelectric field. Okay. Torus field if it's a huge ass motherfucking whatever. Everybody's got a torus field. It's a big... picture the magnetism of the earth going around you and down through you and then out your feet and then down you and through. It's a big circle. Right? So when you're really, really scared and you're very, very sensitive on the outside of your body, right? Like me, like I have like no inner monologue and nothing to tell me I'm in danger, so I'm kept safe. My body does precognitive movement. I don't move. I don't think before I move. It just moves me because it keeps me safe, right? So, anyway, I was sitting here in last spring, and I felt like absolute shit. I was terrified. I was terrified to leave my house, and I sat in my dining room a lot, and with my feet up, not circulating. The torus field that was already running through me. My bones weren't cooperating because they weren't moving. I wasn't walking around. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't leaving my house. I was just hanging out, right? And because my body's so sensitive, I felt all the EM fields around me because it's kind of how you... people's biofields... they're hijacked by the EM fields around, and it just gets it drawn into my torus field that goes in and whatever. And it's really, really strong. So one day, it was so overwhelming, I fell on the floor. And this happened a lot, and you call it tonic immobility. Okay, but this was very different. I fell on the floor in my dining room, and I saw golden light in my inside eyes drip out of me. Get pulled out of me. And here's the weird thing. When it got pulled out of me, a figure appeared in front of me, looking on over me with the most kindest eyes. The sweetest, most compassionate look I've ever seen. And here's the weird part about that. I called him the snowy owl. And I called him the snowy owl because he sparkled. He sparkled, his body sparkled. Okay. Hold on to that thought. Sparkly little fucker looking down at me. I love you, weirdo. And I'm looking up at him like, who are you? So, here's what happened. We're talking about electromagnetism shit. And if you look at Schrodinger's equation and Max Planck, blah, 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 right? And you'll see this one thing called psi. Blah. I don't do math. It doesn't make any sense to me. Numbers are just fucking symbols to me. Anyway, so what happened is, and this is what I can tell you from the picture, is that because the energy drained out of me, it pulled everything around me into the energy that drained out of me. So any energy that was thinking about me or was proof positive about me, right? They appeared because everything that was around me that you can't see, all the sparkles that you're not allowed to look at, It stuck to them, and they showed up. So really, someone was in deep anxiety, and I was fucking dying, and at least I thought so anyway. And that dude showed up. He showed up, and I think he was like he's a real life person, and he's probably wondering, "Who the hell are you?" And I looked up, and I'm like, "Oh, you're James Bond. That's weird." and I don't know who you are, but whatever. You look so nice and kind, and you look concerned. Am I in trouble? Am I in trouble? And like I said, everything around me, when that magnetism, when that shifted, when it came out of me, it brought everything in and stuck all those sparkles to whatever energy was thinking about me, and he appeared to me and I appeared to him. That's what ghosts are, by the way. Ghosts are your anxiety about being in a place. Because everybody's piezoelectric, right? You got bones. You're not boneless. So everybody's had scrapes and breaks and all that shit. And we're porous. We're porous. And the breaks create certain stresses. Even the calcified scar tissue on your bones that knit them back together, that still changes the structure of your bones, which allows you to possibly have different pressure things in your body. When you walk around, it creates a different sort of atmosphere. We're bags of salt and we're wet batteries with like brains that think in pictures or words or whatever, and we just show up. And if you're on certain types of ground, it's not because a lot of people have died there, like the Appalachians. It's because that particular formation of rock interacts with your nervous system and your piezoelectric system. Everything creates energy. If it's alive, it's got energy going in and out of it. And rocks hold that energy. And if you're in that area, you're drinking water from that area. So you have it in you, too. So don't whistle at night. Well, some other asshole's out in the woods going, holy shit, there's someone whistling. It's another fucking ghost. And then the guy who's whistling's like, oh, fucking shit. And then guess who shows up? Because you're fucking stressed and scared. That's how it works. So it's just science. It's just science. That's it. And some people in Canada experience this shit all the time, and they're like, I'm either going to go talk to somebody about it and they're going to say I'm crazy, or I'm never going to talk about it to anybody so they don't think I'm crazy, because I know I'm not crazy. But I know it's real, and I don't know how it's real. And I think that's how it's real. Because that's what happened to me. Happens all the time, actually. I've had a lot of broken bones. I had so many broken bones, they had to give me a PET scan to understand why I kept breaking them. And they're like, your bones are fine. You just live a violent life, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. So that's how it works. That's what I've witnessed. I'm not crazy. I'm a very analytical systems thinker type person. So that's where dead people live too. I know it's weird. Energy isn't created or destroyed. It just changes forms. So that's all I gotta say. Maybe I should say this too. God is real. They made all this shit.